Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Reference Roundtable here at the Sioux City Public Library. My name is Michael, and I'm here with Sarah today. Lacey's out today, so it's just the two of us, and we're doing one of our favorite kind of episodes we do, and I know they're really popular with you all. Some of you returning Reference Roundtable viewers like these ones a lot, too. It's a new books episode, so we got this big old box on this table here, and it's all full of brand new books that just arrived here at the library this week. So these are the first new books of the year. So
yes, new month, new year,
new
books,
everything.
new everything.
So these are like our 2025 babies. Our new, our first of hopefully many fun unboxings this year. We usually try to do this about once a month or so, and these should all already be in the Sioux City Public Library's catalog. So as we go through these, if you see a book you're really interested in, you should be able to go onto the catalog and place a hold on it. And as soon as it's processed and ready to go out to the public, you'll be on the list to get it.
Yes.
And
I'm excited because I think some authors, even publishers, kind of wait till the new year to get their stuff out, wait till the holidays are over. And like, okay, let's get past that so we can focus on the books.
It's like there's a big release in October right before the holidays start, and then it's kind of like a dry season. So I'm excited to see what we have.
Yes, let's start.
Yeah, let's crack this box open. And of course, we're watching the comments. So if you've read any of these or have any thoughts as we go through, please feel free to chime in as I use my dexterous fingertips to open this thing. Aha! Perfect. All right. So, wow.
Ooh, we got full lot.
Stuff. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
this one looks intriguing, and it's probably the biggest one in here. Okay, we've got Record Collector.
Ooh.
Rare Record Price Guide 2024. So it's probably compiled from 2024. Oh my gosh. So this is definitely for the collector, record enthusiast, and
the most powerful new book smell just popped out of that after.
Oh, I can smell it too. It was like there's so many pages.
I feel like I just got sprayed with perfume or something.
Wow. Yeah, this is kind of fun.
I kind of want to check my record collection.
I didn't realize there were this many rare records, though. That's a lot.
Right. Are they? How rare are they?
Right.
Well, I just opened. But it's different. Like, you know how sometimes they do color variants, special editions, and stuff like that.
I kind of like that stuff.
Yeah.
And then even if you aren't like a collector and you look at that book, you can start looking for the rare stuff.
I just turn to a page, Queen on one side and Queen Latifah on the other. That's how the alphabet works.
Cool.
Nice. All right.
I bet that will come in handy.
Where should I put them? Here.
Let's make a pile. Oh, and we can share the
covers
too.
I mean, that cover wasn't as exciting as what's in it, but
kind of boring.
If we have some cool covers, we'll show you.
We'll definitely share.
Okay, this isn't the most exciting cover, but I'm giggling because I'm imagining what on earth I would ever use this for. It is the Routledge Introduction to Ballet, Its Culture and Issues by Jennifer Fisher. It says it's an introduction to ballet's history, culture, and meanings. It draws on the latest ballet scholarship to describe the trajectory of a dance form that has risen to global ubiquity and benefited from many diverse influences along the way. So there's a few different kind of like academic historical essays on the history of ballet in here. So here's a cool picture to show. Look.
Oh, cool.
Ballet dancing. So if you're into dance history or dance period.
Or sounds like a good source for a research paper.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this would be a good one to turn to if you're trying to find a good academic source about ballet.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just go with this one since it's close. This is called Buy What You Love Without Going Broke. Why did I pick this?
I feel like this book is being very loud right now.
Yeah. So can I buy everything I want without going broke? I guess I need to read this.
The problem is, like, I'm only going to read that title and be like, all right.
Oh, wait. It says transform your spending and get more of what money can't buy. Not as fun. It's a relatable personal finance guide. I'm not ready for that. No, I'm just kidding.
A book I need, but not necessarily a book I'm dying to look into. let's move on.
I feel like it could be helpful.
Oh,
definitely.
sure. I like,
especially this time of year.
Yeah.
It's probably a really
Oh,
good
I know
one.
credit card statements after the holidays are everyone's like, oh, that's what I did on New Year's. All right, like I hope the next book
I'm
is
like, come on, let's get something uplifting here. That looks like a good one.
Let's go to the cover camera because I need to show you all this. Look at this.
Oh. What kind of dog is that? What are those called? Is it a Shih Tzu? It's not a Shih Tzu.
Or a Yorkie? It looks like a Shih Tzu to me.
I don't know. Maybe like a long-haired Shih Tzu. I don't know. I don't know my dogs.
Well, Barbara Allen could probably tell us because she wrote this, and it's Antiques Carry On, a Trash and Treasures mystery. Let's see. Wait, what? Vivian Bourne, true crime author, antiques dealer, and ex-sheriff of Serenity, Iowa.
Oh, geez.
So it's about this true crime author who flies to London, and I'm just trying to figure out what kind of dog this is.
Like, is the dog even in
Supported by doggy detective Sushi, who I assume this is Sushi. So if you like it's Rita Mae Brown that does the Sneaky Pie Brown mystery series, right, where you get to see from the cat's perspective. This looks like it's kind of like that, but with this just fabulous looking pup on it.
That's cute.
Like, it's a glamorous looking dog.
And Megan says good afternoon to us.
Hello.
Afternoon, so hi, Megan.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm going to try again with the close.
Okay.
This looks more promising. I don't know, though, if it's my style. April Storm. It's by Layla Meacham. It looks like one of those TikTok books, honestly. So it says she's the best-selling author of Roses. A seemingly perfect suburban housewife is being pursued by a private detective and hunted by a murderer in this riveting, much anticipated posthumous novel from the beloved author of Roses and Dragonfly. So maybe it doesn't really. I thought at first romance, but I don't know.
It does look very romancy, but it's a thriller.
But yeah, I think it's more of a thriller. So suburban Colorado. So it might be good.
Cool. The book has this like cover effect that makes it look like it's wet
like
too.
there's rain on it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks cool under the camera light.
It does.
Cool.
April Storm brings May norms. I already hate this, but I'll grab it anyway.
Megan said interesting. I'd read it, but I'm not sure which one she was. I think
she was talking about the dog mystery because it popped up.
Sometimes it's a little delayed, so it's hard.
No, I know. I find that one interesting too. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, a little sassy, glamorous animal is always kind of fun.
Yeah.
These are not sassy, glamorous animals. They're snakes.
Did you pick that on purpose?
I did, because we want to get it over with. Sister Snake by Amanda Lee Coe. And I've actually heard about this. It sounds like a really good book. I don't even want to talk about snakes. That's how much I rebuke them. Sisterhood is difficult for Sue and Emerald. Sue leads a sheltered, moneyed life as the picture-perfect wife of a conservative politician in Singapore. Emerald is a nihilistic sugar baby in New York, living from whim to whim and using her charms to make ends meet. But they share a secret. Once they were snakes, basking under a full moon in Tang Dynasty, China. So, like, they're these 1,000-year-old snakes who became, like, human women.
Jeez.
So if you like folklore, magical realism, this almost kind of makes me think of, like, Percy Jackson. Like, if you really liked that book series growing up, I feel like this would be a really good one for you. It is one I do kind of want to read. Despite everything.
The color is very eye-catching.
Oh, yeah. I love this color of green.
I
just
show them
wish I could. Yeah, look at that. It's really cool design.
It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like a reverse Shark Heart.
Yes.
Where
the animals
they're transforming from animals to people. Yeah,
oh, man.
So. Okay. Oh, I'm going to pick this one because I'm excited to read it, actually.
Oh, that's not the one I thought you were wrapping.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm sure you'll get that other one too.
It's Gabby Bernstein, and I love Gabby Bernstein books. It's just called Self-Help, so the title's kind of boring, but I mean... It
tells you what it is.
Yeah, exactly. The subtitle is, This is Your Chance to Change Your Life. And I've always just found her very, like... I don't know, she's kind of woo-woo, but...
A little bit of woo-woo
in a simple way, and I don't know, she's just really fun to listen to, honestly, if you find some of her videos on YouTube or something, so... Yep, it just says a path to healing that can literally change your life. And
what if it changes your life too much?
I don't know.
Self-help.
You should read it and find out. Okay.
What's this? Huh. Oh, I know what this book is already. Our coworker, Jennifer, and I were talking about this the other day. It's called What Time is Noon? Hilarious texts, ridiculous feedback, and not so subtle advice from teenagers.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's by Chip Layton. And it's just like silly things like my friends are almost here. Make sure dad stays in the basement.
Oh, like, God, I wonder if it's... Yeah, it is the guy. Oh, can I see the picture? Yeah. Yes, he has reels.
Oh, okay.
He has reels that he media.
Look, his face is over my... Wait,
I keep holding the button too long.
I want to put his head on top of mine.
Ooh, I don't know how I do it.
Whatever.
There.
Oh, okay.
No.
What? The moment's gone. It's okay. I do
it by accident and then I can't recreate it.
I got really excited. I thought we were going to have a special effects moment. I was going to try to talk to you all as Chip Layton.
Well, I got really excited because I was thinking of that guy that does the reels. And I'm like, oh, it is him. He wrote a book. And they're really funny because when he does the camera, he's like, they're actual texts that his teenagers have sent him. Or his wife. And funny. It's really funny.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a good teacher's gift too for like a high school teacher.
Because they can probably really relate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were grabbing. We have some funny books today.
I didn't even see this one in here. This is great. This is Growing Up Urkel, and it's by Jaleel White. And if you're not familiar with Family Matters, it was TGIF was my life when I was a young person, and I grew up with Urkel. So I think I'm going to read this one.
See the character who goes, was that me?
Yes. Steve Urkel. Yes. Yes. So I loved that show. And I don't know. I especially find like memoirs or biographies about characters I really loved when I was younger, and then reading about their lives, I think is really interesting. So
I agree.
I'm going to have to probably.
And you all have to see this cover too, because you know the characters like Steve Urkel. Like,
oh yeah,
look how suave he is on this cover.
Well, at one point in the show, he has like a machine that he gets into, and he turns himself into Stefan. So that's Stefan on the cover.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, where are the suspenders? He has suspenders, right? Famously.
Yes. Bill
good
says
pictures in there too.
Chip Layton just did a new reel on dad comments, and it's even funnier. So that sounds really great. He's really funny. I love he just like says them very like monotone too. Like he'll just read the text, even though they're hilarious. He just says it in like this very monotone voice, which makes it even funnier. So. And it's Dagna says he has been doing a lot of talk shows to promote the year of books.
Well, good.
Yeah, that's great.
I think every year is the year of books, especially here at the Sioux City Public Library, and I'm glad that someone's out there promoting books.
Right. Oh, and Megan says I need Growing Up Urkel in my life too.
Well, it is available very soon, unless you get it first.
Big part of my era. So.
Was that you? That was Urkel?
That was me. That was Urkel.
Oh, well, here's another childhood favorite for a lot of people.
Oh.
I love the cover, too. It's The Genius of Judy, How Judy Blume Rewrote Childhood for All of Us. And it's by Rochelle Bergstein. And I just finished reading the book Unmask Alice. It's the March Open Book Club book.
Oh, yes.
And it kind of talks about the very dawn of young adult literature and books for teenagers and preteens and how that all started coming into being. And I really want to read this now because Judy Blume was such a trailblazer for literature for young people. And she was like the first person to kind of like speak to the teenage experience in a way that was very honest. So I know she's very meaningful to a lot of people.
It seems like there's so many books right now that are like being targeted towards millennials, and I love it.
Yeah,
it's
know.
Great.
You can tell that the millennial generation's crossed over into a certain type of demographic. I've had the same thought. What you're saying. Yeah.
Dagna says her last message was wrong. She doesn't know how it came out to say that. It just meant to say he's been promoting the book. So,
well, we can still call it.
We can call it
a year of books. Let's christen it now. Yeah. We're here promoting.
It even put in a link. It somehow put a link in Dogna's comments, so it's a page. So
love it.
Cool.
All is well.
All is well. Okay, we'll just keep going with this one here. Ooh, we've got a wrapped book even. This is called The Fifth Season, Renee Magritte. How do you say that?
I think it's Magritte. Yeah.
And it's an art book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't open it. Well, can we? We can open it. It's
Why not? Anyway. Yeah.
If I can. I don't know. I might not be able to. I don't have long enough nails.
Okay, anyway. Maybe we won't open it.
We'll let TS do
yeah.
It's an art book.
Here, you can see some of them. And I think Renee Magritte's the one who did the painting that's like, this is not a pipe.
But it's a picture of a pipe.
But it's a picture of a pipe. Kind of like, I don't know if he's considered a surrealist or not, but he's definitely surrealism adjacent. And so if you like a Dali, a Frida Kahlo, that kind of artwork, you'd really enjoy Renee Magritte as well.
Yeah. It's a nice size for an art book, too.
It is.
Not too big, but not too small.
I love paging through these. They're just, I don't know.
It's really cool.
They're relaxing and kind of inspiring. I always take something from the pictures. Let's see. This one is by Anna Downs, author of The Safe Place. It's called Red River Road. It's a novel. Is she running for safety or being driven into darkness? Katie Sweeney is looking for her sister. A year earlier, just 3 weeks into a solo van life trip, her free-spirited younger sister Phoebe vanished without a trace on the remote, achingly beautiful coastal highway in Western Australia. With no witnesses, no leads, and no DNA evidence, the case has gone cold. But Katie refuses to give up on her. So I know someone who's reads a lot about cold cases. If you like,
definitely sounds like my kind of book.
It does sound like your kind of book. I've not read much set in Australia.
Yeah, me either. So that's intriguing.
My point of reference for this would be Picnic at Hanging Rock. A mysterious disappearance in the Australian wilderness. But look at this. The cover is cool. It's weird because it doesn't look like all the other thriller covers, but it still gives me that thriller feeling, even though it's a daytime photograph. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Huh. I would check that one
out. Okay. We'll go with this one here. Ooh, a cool cover. Like Mother by Susan Riker. It's a novel, an enthralling multi-generational family saga about strong-willed women whose lives are unknowingly shaped by the secrets buried in their past. And it starts with Detroit, 1960. So, sounds good. I like reading complicated family drama too, and just the different dynamics of family in that. So.
Another book set in the 60s. I feel like we've come across a lot of these lately.
It looks really cool.
It does. Like Mother.
Cool.
Okay. This is Spanish language, but I already know the title is Artificial Intelligence. The New Electronic Brain by Paula Villarreal. And so if you're interested in learning more about AI, which a lot of people have been looking for books about it lately, and you'd like to read something in Spanish, we have that resource for you.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Sorry, I'm
can't read.
Let me start
Spanish.
reading on camera. I know, I was I think I got the title correctly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, this cover almost looks like the other one, just a little bit different spin on the painting.
Yeah, this is the mother and that's the daughter.
Yeah.
But they're all one big happy family. Mama bear, baby bear.
Confessions, a novel by Catherine Airy. Complex and compulsive. A mesmerizing and expansive debut that follows three generations of women and their secrets from Ireland to New York and back again. So kind of similar premise as that other one, but there's 3 different years: 2001, New York City, County Donegal, 1974, and Burtonport, 2018.
Okay, so if they're in New York in 2001, it'll be about 9/11, and if they're in Ireland during the late 70s, it's going to be about the Troubles too.
And what is Burtonport.
2018, maybe Brexit.
Interesting.
That is.
I like that.
It puts the Usher song in my head.
Oh, Confession.
Yeah. But also, look at this cover. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it, but does this not look like an ABBA music video?
Oh, yeah.
Mamma Mia, here I go again.
That one looks really cool under the lights, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost like it's, like, popping out. Interesting.
That sounds like a book you'd read, too.
Yeah, it really does.
This cover's kind of wacky, because it's a novel, but this looks thick. This looks like nonfiction. Who is this man? Well, let me say the title. Let's start from the start. I Made It Out of Clay, a novel by Beth Kander. Creating a monster instead of confronting your grief. What could go wrong? Ooh, that's too relatable.
Interesting.
In this darkly funny and surprisingly sweet novel, a woman creates a golem in a desperate attempt to pretend her life is a rom-com rather than a disaster. Nothing's going well for Eve. She's single, turning 40, stressed at work, and anxious about a recent series of increasingly creepy incidents. Most devastatingly, her beloved father died last year, and her family still won't acknowledge their sorrow. Yada, yada, yada. They go to she creates a golem, and then they try to go to a family wedding set at a rural summer camp, and then chaos ensues. So kind of like a spooky horror comedy almost. That's funny.
It sounds really wacky.
Yeah, I love it.
As wacky as it looks.
And I know the golem is like it's part of like, I believe, Jewish, let me see. Yeah, Yiddish. Her Yiddish grandmother is the one who told her about the golem. So it's going to play on like Jewish folklore as well. So this kind of would be one that I would recommend to someone who likes that Snake Sisters book, kind of a book that's like playing with traditional mythology, but in today's world. And I wonder if we'll see a lot more of these now that the Percy Jackson generation's kind of grown up. Speaking of what's being marketed towards millennials, as those readers who enjoyed Percy Jackson come into adulthood, I bet we'll see more and more like modern incorporations of mythology.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I'd read that one too.
Okay. This one is called Eddie Winston is Looking for Love by Marianne Cronin. There's lots of birds on the cover. And Eddie Winston is 90 years old. He has lived and he has loved, but he has never been kissed. So I'm getting
you're getting teary-eyed.
Teary-eyed, but I'm getting like A Man Called Uwe.
Oh yeah.
So I bet this is really cute. Says Eddie spends his day volunteering at a charity shop where he sorts through donations of the living and the dead, preserving letters and tokens of love along the way. And it's here that he meets Bella, a chaotic young woman who at 24 years old has just lost the love of her life. So it sounds like a really sweet story.
This sounds like it'll be adapted for like a TV show or a movie at some point. I'd expect to see that on screens.
Yeah. I never read a lot of like romance, but I would something like that just because it's really sweet.
I was talking with someone from Open Book Club about that and how we've like dipped our toes into the romance world. And I think if it has like a hook, like something else that kind of sets it off, like a 90-year-old looking for love sounds very interesting to me. So I would pick that one up, even though I don't normally do romances.
Right.
I have never heard of this C.S. Lewis book before. Of course, C.S. Lewis, like beloved author, Chronicles of Narnia, Screwtape Letters, really influential as a philosopher too. This is the first in the celebrated space trilogy, and it's called Out of the Silent Planet. Begins the adventures of the remarkable Dr. Ransom, abducted by a megalomaniacal physicist and his accomplice and taken via spaceship to the red planet of Malacandra. Well, yes. Okay, it was first published in 1938, so it'll be like older sci-fi, which is kind of fun. I know a lot of people like to go back and do an older sci-fi book. Look at this cover, though. Look at these little creatures in this boat. There's like that's our summer reading Sasquatch Kevin in the boat. And he's taking me to see where he hibernates. This is where he spends the winters, and he comes back for summer reading.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it looks like a quick read too. So.
And somebody recently told me that C.S. Lewis is a really good sci-fi writer. I feel like it was Lacey who was telling me about that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because Chronicles of Narnia, like you could switch a few things and it'd make it sci-fi.
For sure. Ooh, The Sinners All Bow. 2 authors, 1 murder, and the real Hester Prynne.
Hester Prynne's from Scarlet
Hester
Letter.
Prynne?
Isn't that the
Oh,
Scarlet
okay.
Letter character?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out when we open the flap.
Guess so. And it's by Kate Winkler Dawson. So she's author of American Sherlock. So let's see. The true story of the scandalous murder investigation that became the inspiration for both Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter and the first true crime book published in America.
Ooh.
So it's a nonfiction. Very cool. So it goes through the true story of the inspiration. So
that sounds so up your alley.
It sounds really cool.
And
look at the first name of the
Sarah.
person. Sarah.
Ooh.
Sarah Maria Cornell.
And my real name is Hester. Just kidding,
1832. So
1832.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yes, I love.
It'd be cool
love
to go
some crime, and historic is even better.
I feel like Lacey would really like this one too.
Ooh,
like it's like
yeah.
it's connecting like her English lit love and your true crime expert love. Like this is a good one. I think a lot of people will be interested in this one.
Setting.
What a good way to get people excited about the Scarlet Letter too. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I liked that book when we read it in high school because I think it's so juicy. It's very,
yeah, I never had to read it, and I never have.
It's very salacious and dramatic. I kind of love it. Oh, I just got this one checked out. So we have 2 copies of it. I'm so excited to read it just based off the cover alone. It's called No Place to Bury the Dead. It's a novel translated by Elizabeth Breyer, and the author is Karina Sainz-Borgo. The author of it would be Night in Caracas. Winner of the Jan Michalowski Prize and inspired by true accounts of the migrant crisis, a searing novel of loss and resilience that reimagines the border as a dreamlike purgatory bridging life and death. In an unnamed Latin American country, a mysterious plague quickly spreads. Augustus Romero flees with her family, but their flight is cut tragically short when she loses both her children. Consumed by grief, she finds herself at the third country, an illegal borderland cemetery run by the larger-than-life Visitación Salazar. Ooh. So it blends magical realism. I was going to say this sounds very that. Westerns and classical tragedy. Oh. No Place to Bury the Dead cements Borgo's importance among the voices of contemporary Latin American literature. And take a look at how striking this cover is. Really cool. I read about this in some like year-end list of best books of 2024, kind of like what we were I think I actually came across it when I was looking up the list that we used for our last episode. Very interesting. Latin American horror novels are having such a moment right now. Like so many really good horror voices speaking also to like Latin American experiences. Like it's such a cool blend of like a cultural story and horror, and I just like it. I don't know, it like tickles so many different areas of my brain. I love those books.
Cool. Okay, I want to choose this, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say this author's name. It looks really cool. We Tried to Bury Grows Here, a novel by Julian
Zabalbiscoa.
It's a long one. There's a lot of vowels. It just looks. Ooh, I love the way this looks, but I hate turning these pages. Yes.
Also, I can't tell if this is fiction or nonfiction.
It's a novel.
Okay.
But yeah, it is. Like
I've never seen this. Is strange book design.
It is. It says this is his first novel, and it's a masterly crafted and haunting tale of survival, longing, and empathy set during the Spanish Civil War. So. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I went through a big nonfiction phase with the Spanish Civil War, like last year or the year before. It's really fascinating. At one point, like even like Langston Hughes is over there. Like all these luminaries, big like names that we all know, kind of were ending up in the same room together at one point because of the Spanish Civil War.
Oh wow.
And it's kind of like the intro or the prelude to World War II. And everything that went with that.
Yeah,
so
he puts the whole timeline in the
nice. Oh, really I kind of want to read this now.
It's a really neat book. I just like the way it feels.
Oh, look, I didn't even notice. These are I thought they were brush strokes, but look, they're soldiers.
Oh yeah.
How Interesting.
It's really cool.
And like, look at the dimensions. Like, this is my hand, right? Like, normally a novel is different than that. So what an interesting. It's like
very square, and yeah, it's really cool.
I'm intrigued. What is this? Cherished Belonging. The Healing Power of Love in Divided Times by Gregory Boyle, author of Tattoos on the Heart. At a time when society is more fractured than ever before, beloved Jesuit priest Gregory Boyle invites us to see the world through a new lens of connection and build the loving community that we long to live in. Over the past 30 years, Gregory Boyle has transformed tens of thousands of lives through his work as the founder of Homeboy Industries. I've seen this man speak.
Cool.
I remember him. No disrespect to Gregory Boyle, I did not know this man was still alive. He was quite old when I saw him speak. Good for you, Gregory Boyle. Is he still
alive?
Let's see.
Like, people definitely have books
come out. They're saying is.
Okay.
They're saying is.
Oh, he doesn't look that old.
You know, when you're in high school, adults look older than they really are. But anyway, Homeboy Industries. I've always hated the name because it feels very. I don't know. I'll leave that there. But I know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. He does they call it the largest gang intervention program in the world, but it's kind of like he's like sort of like a community center, like after school, like somebody that like teens can go to. Like if you're interested in working with teenagers, he has a lot of insight into like inner city youth. And he's Jesuit, but it's not necessarily like all Catholic specific. It is more out of a desire to like minister to these youth so that they don't get involved in gang violence and stuff that could like get them in more, big like, trouble.
Meaningful connections.
Building meaningful connections. Yeah. So cool. He does a lot of like really intense stuff too. Like he'll get right in the middle of like fights and stuff. He's really seen a lot. And I can't believe this is still going on. I can't believe they haven't changed the name.
Wow.
But yeah, he's been doing this for years. So he actually does have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, if you work with teenagers, I really would recommend reading this one. That was a nice surprise.
Oh, that is.
I'm glad he's writing books.
Anne is telling us so many great ideas, so many new authors for me to investigate. Thanks again. And she's reading 3 books we talked about last week. So
well, awesome.
Awesome. Very awesome. Hopefully you're adding some more to your list now too.
Oh yeah, see?
And Anne says she wants to revisit Homeboys. I know she says she's heard him speak too.
I wonder, does he have some kind of connection to this area of the country because Homeboy Industries is in Los Angeles, so hopefully they're okay right now. He went to. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have a local connection, but yeah, that's cool that you got to see him speak as well. He is a very good speaker. He's, even though I think their name is really corny, he's not corny. Like he really does.
Sure, yeah.
He's not like an after-school special. He really meets teenagers where they're at, and that's why he's so successful with these at-risk kids, is because he knows how to talk to them. So he's someone I'd look to for advice.
That's cool. Okay, something we probably don't want to talk about, but we're gonna have to.
We've already gotten a lot of people asking about the forms.
It's here.
And stuff.
It comes every year.
Yeah.
So tax time.
Woo!
So this is here just in time. A crash course in navigating U.S. taxes. Taxes 101. Michelle Kagan, CPA. So she knows what she's talking about, hopefully. And if you don't, this might be an option. Pick this up, and it makes it look like a very like accessible way to
I would read that for help.
Figure out taxes.
Yep. Broken down almost like not like a textbook, but like
one of those like for dummies series or something. So
it's approachable.
Very. So yeah, I'm sure this will come in handy.
Sure will.
This time of
Don't
year.
Don't forget. You gotta do it.
We don't have our forms quite yet, but they're on the way.
They're on the way, and then we'll have them for you.
Yes.
Yeah, taxes are important. You get what you pay for. If you like to drive on nice roads, and if you like, good utilities and services, and maybe even a library. Taxes
Most
are important.
thing.
They're part of life, and they're there for a reason. They're not the most exciting thing to talk about, but they give us some exciting things that makes our lives a little bit better. So that's how I try to look at tax season. It's the silver lining. I can't decide which one I want to grab. But I'll go. You want to do this one?
It's fine. Okay. Oh, pick that one. Do you say you're reading that one?
You're right. I was going to think I kind of wanted to grab this one, so thank you for giving me permission. Okay, not to double dip, but I did just check this out. I'm just started it the other day, and it's really interesting so far. It's called A Passionate Mind and Relentless Pursuit, The Vision of Mary McLeod Bethune by Nolowe Rooks. And I had heard Mary McLeod Bethune's name before. Like I feel like I'd seen it on buildings or things named in her honor, but I had no idea who this person is. She was incredibly important. So I want to make sure I say the fact correctly. Yes, right here. Bethune is the only Black American whose statue stands in Statuary Hall in the U.S. Capitol.
Oh, wow.
First of all, it's ridiculous that she's the only Black American statue there, but it's even more ridiculous that I don't know much about her and she's the only Black American statue in the U.S. Capitol. But for most, she remains a marble figure of the dim past. Now, 70 years later, Nolowe Rooks turns Bethune from stone to flesh, showing her to have been a visionary leader with lessons still to teach us as we continue on our journey towards a freer and more just nation. Any serious effort to understand how the Black civil rights generation found role models, vision, and inspiration during their mid-century struggle for political power must place Bethune at its heart. So I know she advised, she was really good friends with Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh, cool.
And she advised Roosevelt and Truman. And there's this famous story about Eleanor Roosevelt refusing, I forget where they were, but the audience was segregated, and Eleanor Roosevelt wanted to sit with her friend, Mary Bethune, and the event person didn't want to allow the first lady to do what she wanted to do. And so Eleanor Roosevelt pulled up a chair and sat in the middle aisle in between the two sections. But Mary Bethune's a big part of that story. And like, I feel like I always heard that as like part of the mythology surrounding Eleanor Roosevelt and not this side of that story. So it's been really eye-opening in just the first 25% so far. And look how approachable and thin it is too. Like it's one that you can finish. I knew he had something to do with it. So it's a series edited by Henry Louis Gates Jr. that I'm really excited about. I've heard about this. It's kind of been in development for a while. And it's going to be a series of nonfiction books, I would guess, about like this size.
Oh, neat.
That profile kind of like under like the heroes of the Black civil rights movement in America who maybe we don't know as much about or who aren't talked about as much or who are underrepresented in like the big narrative about the civil rights movement here. And so they've started with her.
Cool.
And what a cool portrait.
Yeah,
like that's
really neat.
Like she just looks like somebody I would love to know.
Okay. I don't even know why I want to do this one, but this cover looks so cool.
This is the one I had first grabbed because the cover does look very cool.
It's called This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things by Naomi Wood. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it almost looks like a Polaroid on the front, but I love this blue color.
Yeah.
For fans of American Housewife and the work of Lily King, a provocative, razor-sharp, and riotously entertaining story collection exploring the dark side of family and femininity. What is this? Contains comorbidities. Winner of the BBC Short Story Prize. So this definitely sounds like something I would read.
Why does that font make the word comorbidities look so weird?
It does, though, right?
It makes me want to read it as comorbidites.
Yeah.
It does. Interesting font choice.
Weird.
Comorbidities.
So, and I really do like Lily King books, so I feel like this would be.
Well, the title alone is very like millennial speak, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty like short book too. So
I wonder if like. I wonder, and if there are any Gen Z or Gen Alpha people watching, does this sound to you the same way it would sound to me when like a baby boomer says groovy? Because this, I'm like, is this? Do you still say things like this, or is this? Are we?
Are we old?
Is this slang dead?
I don't know. Probably.
Growing older is fun.
Yeah. Oh, geez, it looks so weird upside down.
It's a face. I guess I knew that. But
yeah.
it does look.
It's so weird.
Oh, you know why it's weird upside down? Here, let's go back to this. We didn't know we had a mystery on our hands, but we've solved it. So this is why it looks weird. See how it's edited?
Oh,
the smile is right side up. And then you flip it upside down.
And then she's sad.
Yeah.
There's even like a tear. Look at the tear.
And her lips aren't right. Like her bottom lip's on top.
The lips are switched. Oh my.
That's good jacket design if it causes people to take a second look.
It looks completely different upside down. So.
Ooh, I've read this one this year, and it was so good, I bought it. It's The Movement by Clara Bingham. She's author of Witness to the Revolution, and the subtitle is How Women's Liberation Transformed America, 1963 to 1973. And it's a monumental oral history of the decade that defined the feminist movement, bringing the era to life through the voices of icons and unsung heroes, including Nora Ephron, Gloria Steinem, and Shirley Chisholm, from the former Newsweek reporter and author of Witness to the Revolution. So it's a thick book, but here, take a look on the inside. Since it's an oral history, it's actually so, it's so bite-sized to read. These are all quotes from interviews with the women and the other people involved in these actual events. There's a lot of Billie Jean King in here. That's really fascinating. And you really get to learn about these women, not only as historical characters, but also almost as like, you know how when you read a novel, you enjoy the character development of someone as it goes through, you kind of also get the character development of these real life important people as they've changed and they encounter new information. And it was really, it's one I really recommend is the e-audiobook, if you can get a copy of the audiobook, because it's a cast, so all the different women have a different voice actor, and so it does kind of feel like you're sitting listening to them all tell you their stories. And so if you like books that feel like you're just kind of sitting down and listening to somebody tell you stories, you would really like this book. And it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know. And 1963 to 1973 is like relatively recent in the grand scheme of things, but so much happened in that 10-year period that is so important to today's conversation that I think like young people would get a lot out of reading this one.
Cool.
And I love the cover too, that 70s look. So cool.
All right, we've got a few left here. This is hilarious. It's called Why Me? And the subtitle is My Lifetime of Alien Encounters by Robert Hunt.
Why have you had a lifetime of alien encounters, sir?
I don't know. And
You need to move. If they keep abducting you from your home, you need to move.
Okay, and so it's not a novel. I'm like, I don't know.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do. Well, I mean, they've come out and had hearings now saying that it exists, right?
It's like one of those things that I don't like to look at.
Yeah.
I like to just go,
Which, I don't know. I guess I believe they exist. I don't know if I believe, like,
they're little green men. Yeah.
So, but anyway, it says Robert Hunt, whose lifetime of alien encounters began when he was 7 years old.
Sorry, I just rolled my eyes at
60s.
That's mean.
He's a master electrician.
They need to, okay, so they're abducting you because they need you to fix the electricity on their flying saucer. Duh.
Decades of experience in the nuclear power industry.
I don't like that this man has access to nuclear technology and he's getting abducted by aliens. So, what if they're scanning your brain to get the nuclear info?
I don't know.
I feel like if like alien life forms would just be like, it'd be something new to, you know how they say like humans, we can only imagine things we've seen before or had described to us before. Like it's not, it would be, I don't feel like we would notice them.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You might have to read it. I feel like I want to read it now.
I know.
Because
me too.
They're very much like, it's like sectioned out into each encounter. So.
January 2008's encounter is titled Stay Cheese.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah. No, I kind of want to read this too. And
there's pictures.
There are pictures. Okay, let's see. I hate these pictures. I hate these pictures. I hate these pictures. And I'll show it to you. I hate these pictures. I can't say it enough. It's like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
There, something appeared. I don't know where I went or who I was with. Everything happened at 2:47 a.m. in a matter of seconds. So I guess these are going to be a lot of Ring doorbell camera footage of him. He might just be having night terrors and sitting up really fast because...
Oh, no.
Okay, one more. Sorry, you got to see this, everyone, because just in case you don't check it out. Okay, so here's another like home camera footage picture, but he has it labeled. And so there's a smoke ring around the creature's head. So I guess maybe this is what aliens look like. So if you like looking at those like pictures of it's like, oh, can you see Bigfoot? And it's like so blurry and crunchy and you can hardly tell, but it's there. You like learning about cryptids. I know Ancient Aliens is always on the History Channel. And so there's an audience out there. And who am I to yuck someone else's yum?
I'm not really, I don't know.
I want to, and then here I'm saying reading it. I don't know. I think maybe if I act like I'm more skeptical, then I'm like, the aliens would never hurt me, right? Like, I don't believe in that. Let's move on.
2 left.
These books have been funny. That's the theme today.
There's a wide variety in
or like
books.
Oh, this cover trips me out. We'll see if it will show up on the camera later, but first let me read you what it's about. It's called Only Now, and it's a novel by Tom Newlands.
Oh wait, Only Here, Only Now.
Only Here, Only Now. Right here, right now. Oh, that was the Daft Punk reference was appropriate because it's the blazing hot summer of 1994, and there's nothing for Cora Mowat to do but hang around. Stuck in her mom's claustrophobic house and tired of her own restless mind, she's desperate to break free of the limits of her bleak, small town. After her mother invites a new man to live with them, tensions quickly rise, as they often do. Gunnar is kind but strange too. A one-eyed shoplifter with more than a few hidden secrets. What a great way to be described by others. He's a one-eyed shoplifter with more than a few hidden secrets. Cora rebels against her provincial existence in search of love, acceptance, and the path to something good. Drawn from experience but written with riotous imagination, Tom Newlands explores a teenage girl's coming of age in post-industrial Scotland.
Oh.
And what it means to yearn for a life that feels out of reach. So if you like a 90s throwback story, this once again makes me think of that show Dairy Girls. If you've seen it, it's on Netflix. It's the group of friends in Northern Ireland around like the late 90s, and they kind of walk together like this. It reminds me of that a lot. I'm trying to make it reflect for you, but there's you can't really see it on camera, but there's a weird cover or effect on the cover that makes it look like everything has like a reflection or a shadow. It's very weird.
Interesting. Okay, last one.
Last book.
It's called What It's Like in Words by Eliza Moss. And it's another novel, a dark, intense, and compelling account of what happens when a young woman falls in love with the wrong kind of man. So I feel like that could be thriller-ish or maybe just dramatic. But I would probably pick up something like this. And again, another like painted lady on the front.
Yeah. At first I didn't notice I was a person.
That must be like a trend. So
I don't know why, but this just put like When Doves Cry stuck in my head. Like, this is what it's like in words. Maybe I'm just musical today.
So
well, there's been a few bad relationship choices in this collection today.
God, we've had a lot.
Yeah, this was
just a huge range of things. So.
And a few different things I want to read for a few different reasons.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that was a great mix.
And I know they just got even more books today, so they're coming in. So if you're looking for something new to read, I know it's New Year's resolution season. A lot of people are, going to try to make new habits in 2025. And I always think finding ways to read more is a great habit to pick up. So if checking out a physical book and sitting down and reading isn't something that you feel like you have time for, a lot of these will be available on Libby as ebooks, but I also recommend them as e-audiobooks as if you're a working adult and you can listen to podcasts at your desk, you could listen to books in the same way you listen to podcasts, or when you're driving in your commute. There's lots of ways to kind of sneak reading into your life. And when you're an adult, you can kind of choose what you want to read and how you want to read it. So give yourself that freedom and kind of explore the different ways to read that are out there and that we have available to you through the Sioux City Public Library, because we show you the physical books, but of course, like, check on Libby for some of these too if you're interested. That's all we have for today. Next week is not quite book club yet, but soon at the end of January we'll be discussing Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, and I'm almost finished with it. It's spooky. And then
I just started, but I think I'm gonna like it.
I have both my like high-minded, like pinkies up art critic thoughts about it, but then I also like have like my primal reaction to it already. I don't know, I have stuff to say. So I do recommend you check it out.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, Ruth Ware's really popular. So if you enjoy this book, we have quite a few titles by her for you to read. And during that episode, we'll also let you know what books we'll read next, because we'll keep doing Reference Roundtable read along in 2025. So read along with us. That's all we have for you today. The box is empty. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. And until then, keep reading, Sioux City. We'll see you later.
See y'all.